What's up, Saiyan Army? So new client transformation video. So first off, I want to apologize. I haven't come out with one in a while now, and the reason being is, one, I felt like they're getting a little repetitive, like I was saying the same thing over and over again, and two, I was just being lazy. Just to be 100% honest, these take a long time to put together, to get all the info together, and just to edit and whatnot. I was just being lazy about it, so I apologize for that. If you guys want more transformation videos, please like the video and let me know. If you have any questions, as always, comment them down below. I'm gonna make this transformation video a little bit different. I'm gonna start this off with a few different tips that I don't really talk about in my transformation videos, and then I'm gonna kind of breeze through the transformation. So if you guys have any questions, make sure to watch any of my other 7 transformation videos that I have. I probably answered your question in one of those videos, or just comment it down below as well if I didn't answer in any of these the other videos. So yeah, let's get right into it. First off, I want to talk about the goal. Okay, a lot of you guys clicked on this video because you guys are probably going through some kind of fat loss phase, or maybe this just motivates you. Maybe you set a goal, you know, during the New Year's to lose some weight. Maybe you quit that goal already. It's only January 30th. You know, maybe you didn't even last 4 weeks, but you're looking to get back on it, which is totally fine. I'm all for getting back up. It doesn't matter how many times you fall, as long as you get back up every single time. Now, whatever the reason you're watching this video, your number one goal, if you're at an unhealthy body fat level, should be to get in a healthy body fat level. It should not be to get shredded. And the reason being is your health comes first. So 1, get to a healthy body fat level. 2, build a healthy relationship with food. And 3, build a healthy relationship with the gym. Those are the top 3 things that should be on your list if you are, you know, obese and you're just looking to get back in shape and get healthy. Those 3 things. Second thing I want to talk about is the clients that are successful in their fat loss, you know, journeys, their fat loss transformations, in their online coaching with myself. And these are some things that I noticed about the clients that are successful. Understand, not every client is successful, obviously. So these are some traits that I noticed that the successful clients have. And one is they're very meticulous about their macros. They always plan ahead, you know, 90 to 95% of the time. They're always within 5 grams of every macro. I'm not sure what other coaches recommend. That's what I recommend for all my clients. Yes, it's a fine line, but reason being is I want my clients on point. So 1 is, I notice a lot of these clients are very meticulous about the macros. 2 is they keep it simple. A lot of things I notice with a lot of clients is they worry about every single little detail. And yes, there's nothing wrong with that, but a lot of times is they're worried so much about the little things that they forget about the big picture. Like they're missing cardio sessions, they're missing their macros, they're, you know, screwing up on their workouts, they're missing workouts, and they get paralysis by analysis, and they just overthink everything. And next thing you know, they're not hitting their macros, they're missing workouts, and they're skipping cardio sessions, which are the big 3 things that you need to hit. Like when you go through a fat loss phase, you got to understand that you just keep it as simple as possible. Don't try to overthink every single little detail. It's really simple, especially with my clients. I tell them, hit your macros, hit your cardio, hit your workouts. You know, obviously with your workouts, the goal is to get stronger. Does it always happen? No. You know, for me, the deeper into a cut that I get into, the more strength I lose. And that's just how it goes, you know, especially being in a deficit. It's really hard to build strength, and also depending on where your macros are at. And just understand that everyone's different. So yeah, those are the 2 tips I want to give you guys before the video starts. So let's get into it. So here's my client, Anthony. He is 5'6", 172 pounds. His goal was to cut to 154 pounds. The reason why the numbers are a little skewed is because they were done in kilos. He's from down under. Shout out to all my Australian subscribers. I know there's a lot of you guys, and Australia is on my bucket list. Like, I really want to go. So as far as his training went, he was running like this weird 4-day split where he would just do reps of 10 on everything. So what I did was I changed it and I gave him more of a power split. Reason being is I thought he could actually gain strength during this cut, which he did. So for his squat went up only 5 pounds. Reason being is he was having hip issues that we're working through. His deadlift went up 40 pounds and his bench went up 10 pounds. So his bench, not too much, but understand as you get deeper into a cut, you're pushing exercises, you're pushing compound lifts will be the first to drop, and that's for majority of people. So your overhead press, your bench press will likely drop, especially as you lose weight. And he lost 20 pounds, so obviously, you know, losing that much weight is going to take a toll on a lot of your lifts. So even if he maintained his benching strength, it would have been a win anyways. So here's his before pictures. As you can see, Anthony lifts, and he stores fat where a lot of people store fat. Majority of people store fat is right in that lower abdomen area, that lower back area, you know, the love handles. That's where he stores majority of his fat. His arms are relatively lean, and yeah, he has a good base, a good canvas to start cutting from. So week 1, macros 300 carbs, 50 fats, 170 grams of proteins. These are macros that I put together based on his questionnaire that I had him fill out. And I'm really just trying to push his metabolism to see what it can handle. Now his average weigh-in for this week was 169.1 pounds. So he lost almost 3 pounds in his first week, which is great. His starting cardio was 2 sessions at 300 calories. As you can see in the pictures, not much of a difference, looks pretty much the same. This is a question I get asked a lot by a lot of clients after the first week. Do you see a change? And the answer 99% of the time is no, or no, not even 99. The answer 100% of the time is going to be no. And reason being, it's only 1 week. You're not going to expect results after 1 week. Transformations take weeks on weeks on weeks on weeks of consistency. If there's anything that you get from this channel, it's consistency is a key to gains. It's a key to success in anything you do. Week 2, we kept the macros the same. 300 carbs, 50 fats, 170 grams of protein. New low, 167.7 pounds. So another right under 2 pound drop. His cardio, we upped it to 3 sessions at 300 calories. His is week 2 pictures. As you can see, different lighting. He's different place. So he looks actually fatter. He actually looks like he gained weight in these pictures, which he didn't. But that's why we want to keep the pictures consistent. Same time, same place, same lighting. You know, obviously if you miss a week, it's not a really big deal, because as long as you get that week 1 to week 10 or week 12 pictures, then you're gonna see a big difference, you know? But ideally you wanna keep the picture place consistent. Week 3, macros 300 carbs, 50 fats, 190 grams of proteins. We upped protein by 20 grams. And his average weight was 165 pounds. So another 2.7 pound drop this week. Cardio stayed the same at 3 sessions at 300 calories. Here's his week 3 pictures. As you can see, from week 0 to week 3, you are seeing some changes. Finally, you're seeing a little bit more ab definition. His back relatively stays lean, like his upper back looks pretty lean, but his love handles are coming down just a little bit, and things are just small changes. That's all it is, small changes that add up over the course of time. Week 4, macros 300 carbs, 50 fats, 190 grams of proteins, same as last week. New average low weight 162.1 pounds. Cardio stayed the same at 3 sessions at 300 calories. So here's his week 4 picture. Week 5, macros 275 grams of carbs, 50 grams of fat, 200 grams of protein. So we dropped carbs by 25 grams, increased proteins by 10 grams. New low weight 162.1 pounds, so another 2 pound drop. Cardio stayed the same at 3 sessions at 300 calories. Week 6, macros 275 carbs, 50 fats, 200 grams of proteins. Same thing as week 5. New average low weight was 160.8 pounds, so another 1.3 pound drop. We upped cardio to 4 sessions at 300 calories with 1 HIIT session, and this is the week where you can really see a difference. Like, I feel like week 6 was the turning week where his midsection just really started coming down. Like his love handles or obliques, the oblique fat just started coming down. You know, that's where, especially even in his questionnaire, he told me, you know, that's where his problem areas are. And this is where I get hit up a lot about people, you know, how do I get rid of, you know, the love handle fat? How do I get rid of the lower stomach fat, the oblique fat, and the lower back fat? And that is, you just lose weight. It's just like everyone else. It's just you store it. That's where you store your fat. You can't change it. And there's only one way to lose it, and that's you lose fat. Week 7, macros the same, 275 carbs, 50 fats, 200 grams of proteins. Average weigh-in was 159 pounds, so another 1.8 pound drop. Cardio stayed the same at 4 sessions at 300 calories with 1 HIIT session. As you can see in the pictures, leaning out again. This is where things are starting to get fun for him, because he's seeing a change. He's seeing, you know, instead of having that lower, what do they call it, like a tire or something, that lower tire, is everything's flattening out. His lower abs are starting to pop in. His upper abs are getting nice and crispy. Is that even a word? Week 8 macros: 250 carbs, 50 fats, 200 grams of proteins. The reason why we dropped macros, even though he had a drop from the previous week, is Anthony was getting ready for a photo shoot, and yeah, so we decided to speed things up a little bit. Typically, I do not recommend, speeding up your fat loss phase. The slower is better. 1, to keep a healthy metabolism, and 2, to hold as much muscle as possible. But he was getting ready for a photo shoot, so we decided to speed things up a little bit and just lose a few extra more pounds in preparation for that photo shoot. Week 9, again, we sped things up. We dropped it by another 100 calories. So new macros: 225 carbs, 50 fats, and 200 grams of proteins. A new average low weigh in here was 154.6 pounds. So a pretty good sized drop from the previous week. We even upped cardio to 5 sessions at 350 calories. We did 2 HIIT sessions and 3 lift sessions. So HIIT is high intensity interval training. So new low weigh-in, abs looking even better. You can see his lower stomach, lower abs like starting to flatten out, his lower stomach where he holds his fat. You can even see from the back his obliques are starting to lean out. He's getting a lot more V taper going on, so things are going great. Week 10. Now, this was about a few weeks, either 1 or 2 weeks, I believe, before the photo shoot. So we really dropped the macros and really tried to get him as lean as possible for this photo shoot. So his new macros was 150 carbs, 50 fats, 200 grams of proteins. We had him do a refeed at 250 carbs, 50 fats, 200 grams of proteins once a week. And his new average low weigh-in was 154.6 pounds. Cardio, we upped it to 5 sessions at 400 calories with 2 HIIT sessions. And yeah, we're just trying to kick things up to lose as much fat and, just speed it up a little bit. So keep in mind, this was for a photo shoot. If not, we would have not sped this fat loss phase up, and I do not recommend you guys speed it up either. If it wasn't for his photo shoot, we probably would have kept things at around the macros at 275, 50, 200 and just rode it out until you hit a plateau again, and then slowly decrease and increase cardio like we've been doing. So that's pretty much the end of the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, actually comment down below, game on, if you're still chasing your New Year's resolutions, or if you fell off and you're just getting back up, and whatever. If you're still grinding for them New Year's resolutions, comment down below, game on, if you made it to the end of this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Much love, strength and honor, aloha.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000!